So if we were to do a project, let's say-
Communication for me
Yeah.
is key.
Yeah?
Because if there is any challenges, then you need to be telling them straight away what's going on. You can't always foresee, obviously, challenges, but you want to try and, for me, I'm very much about pre-planning things and making sure that 80% of it for me is all in the planning, and then communicating it throughout. So I like people to...
Are you listening to Dan, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a natural conversation that we're having without paper and pen, and we're just talking to each other. You know, we've just met a few times, we're getting to know each other. Of course, if you're a joint venture, you need to know them, and there's criteria that you need to look into, which we can go over later on, if Nick asks. Okay, yeah, that's good. I mean, that's really good. I mean, what else is important though? There's nothing more that's important to you.
Just generally just getting on with people, because it's just about having that relationship with someone. You know,
How do you know you've got a good relationship with someone?
we're just generally chatting, isn't it? You just
Chatting.
get on. You know you've got good. It's the conversation flows. You don't have to think about what you need to say next. It's just you know when you've got a connection with someone, because it just flows. That's it, really.
And how about money? Is money important to you in a project?
In what context?
Money context.
What do you mean? Like,
Well,
is it
making
important?
money is
Yeah,
important.
of course it is. Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
How important would you say between 1 and 10?
Well, yeah, I like to make what with 1 and 10. Well, for me, it is about the relationship. It's about the long term. You know, I'm not a quick buck mentality type person. I like to build relationships with people and have it long term.
Yeah, no,
So money's good, and you have your ups and downs with money. It's just part and parcel of business.
Yeah, that's true. And what kind of projects? If I'm thinking about a number of projects I've got, right?
Yeah.
So I've got some projects which are they're quite small projects,
Yeah.
but I've got a really large project as well.
Yeah.
We've got things in between as well.
Yeah.
What would suit you?
Yeah, I mean, if it was a project, I mean, I would only ever look to do something that was up to a few units if we were developing.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's too big for me.
Oh, okay. Cool. Pretty serious now, yeah. What else is important? One more thing. That's really
One more
important.
thing.
Yeah.
I suppose it is the trust thing, really. It's just, you know, I've had a lot of business partners when I got into the building industry, and it's about expectations and trust. You know, I learned very, very quickly that you have to set a lot of expectations and gaining trust from people. I naturally just give people trust.
Yeah.
And naturally build that, and then it's down to them to take it away, really, I suppose. So yeah, trust is a big thing. It's just being having good integrity, honesty, being ethical. Yeah, it's the normal values, really, for me. Like for me, it's they're almost social. I think I've read it in a book. It was like they're more social idealisms, really.
Mm.
So you should be like that anyway.
Okay.
Like honesty and trust, and that should be natural human instinct. For me, like values is more about what you actually want to do and what you're good at, and then having a joint venture partner that's, you know, might be time poor but cash rich, and you've got the time.
We're all hearing them, aren't we? We're listening in. Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. So how do you know that you're being trusted?
How do I know
Yeah.
that I'm being trusted?
Yes.
Because I'm keeping that communication alive.
Communications line.
Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant. Thanks, Dan.
All right, mate.
This is what we've assessed with Dan in that conversation. Obviously, I've got pen and paper here, but you wouldn't necessarily have that. So what I've learned about Dan is this, because this is the thing. What is important to you might not be important to your joint venture partner. And when we talk about values, every one of us have different values, and we have a different meaning to those values. So what Richard's values are, and my values are, might be different for you, what your values are, or what you term those values, how you repackage those values. So what I've learned from Dan, from the conversation, is that first of all, honesty is really important to him. Now, how he knows that you're honest is that you communicate with him. So if you're going to be working with Dan, let's say, it's important that you talk to him. So if you send him an email, you're not being honest. And listening in even more carefully, the communication needs to be speaking. He said a number of times. Did you notice? A number of times he mentioned about speaking and talking. I like when people have a chat with me. I like when people talk to me. I like when people speak. So when you're going to, with this guy, if you're doing a joint venture, absolutely you pick up the phone. If there's a challenge or an issue, or you want to get him on board, you pick up the phone and you speak to him. Would you agree?
Absolutely, mate.
Absolutely, right? Then I asked him about I also assessed his risk profile under the radar. I didn't say to him, what's your risk profile? I just asked him what his risk. But it was very subtle and gentle.
I would have laughed if you'd have done that.
Yeah. So what we assessed there was that he actually likes to go large, as we call it. Yeah. He likes developments. When he said to me, I'd like a development, but 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 units, he didn't say to me, I just want a little buy-to-let. He didn't say, oh, HMO. He said development. He went straight to the top end scale, yet he was de-risking it. So he's somebody you could actually see that he's quite bullshit. So if you've got quite an aggressive strategy, so something like Nadia's doing, for example, you know, a flip, in and out, quick in and out, you know, Dan could be the person. So I'm already assessing. Do you see how we're doing this? Is this making sense, by the way?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You did say to me go deep, so we're going deeper. Yeah. All right. So also, money is not important to him. When I asked him between 1 and 10, he straight away said, well, it's not that important, it's more the relationship. Did you hear him say that? So you know that he doesn't necessarily want 17% return on investment or even 12% return on investment. What he wants to know is that you're a mate and you're doing it genuinely, you're not being contrived, you're doing it genuinely. You're a mate, you're going to be, he can trust you, you've got a project that works, and the money, as long as he's making some money out of it, of course, you know, he's not a fool, he wants to make money. As long as he's making money out of it, he will work with you. Did you get that? Under the radar. Okay. And fun's important to him. I don't know if you felt it, but what I felt was he likes meals, likes that. And what he was saying was he wants to enjoy. He wants more fun. Would that be right?
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Yeah. So if you're having a meeting with him, you wouldn't want.
Get me a gin and tonic, and I'm happy.
Gin and tonic, yeah, exactly. So you know, if you're having a coffee meeting with him, you ain't going to take him to a Costa coffee or something like that. You're going to take him somewhere special, where it's a little bit hip, a little bit different. You know, there's a nice bar or something like that. Whatever's going to suit him, a nice restaurant, which is just a bit quirky. And do you see how this works?